The mind is its own fortress. It is not the events of life, but how you react to them that shapes your reality. Control your mind, and nothing external will ever have power over you. Suffering is not in the event, but in the judgment. What hurts is not the situation, but your perception of it. Change your perception, and the pain diminishes. You cannot control the winds, but you can adjust your sails. Life will always have uncertainty, but your response to it determines the course of your journey. In the face of hardship, embrace the discomfort. The struggle strengthens you. Those who seek comfort in all things find themselves weakened by their own desires. Fortune favors the prepared mind. Train yourself to anticipate adversity so that when it comes, you are not caught off guard, but rather ready to endure it with resilience. Never delay the pursuit of wisdom. Every moment spent in ignorance is a missed opportunity for growth. The wise man seeks knowledge as if it were air to breathe. The opinion of others is fleeting. Your virtue is eternal. What matters is not what others think of you, but the integrity of your own actions in the face of judgment. True wealth is not in possessions, but in self-sufficiency. The man who needs little has everything, for he is free from the chains of desire and external validation. Time is your most precious resource. Each moment wasted is a moment that could have been spent in pursuit of greatness. Do not squander what you can never get back. Fear is a choice. While danger may be real, fear is created in the mind. Choose to confront it with courage, and you'll find that most fears dissolve under scrutiny. The more you indulge in comfort, the weaker your resolve becomes. Train yourself to endure discomfort willingly, and you will master both your body and mind. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. This is where your power lies, between the event and your reaction. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. Where others see barriers, the Stoic sees the path forward. Embrace the challenges as stepping stones toward your better self. Your anger does more harm to you than the one who provoked it. The wise man controls his temper and responds with reason, not emotion. The wise man does not seek the approval of the crowd. He knows that the masses are fickle and their praise is meaningless. His focus is on the approval of his own conscience. To wish for anything outside your control is to wish for frustration. Focus only on what you can influence, and you'll find peace even in the chaos of life. Success is not measured by what you achieve, but by how you conduct yourself in pursuit of it. True success lies in maintaining your virtue, no matter the outcome. You are not your emotions. While feelings are natural, they are fleeting, and they do not define you. Recognize them for what they are, passing states of mind. The world is indifferent to your desires. It will not bend to your will, but you can choose how you navigate its indifference with strength and determination. Humility is the path to greatness. Those who believe they know everything close themselves off to learning. The wise man remains a student of life, always open to new wisdom. Do not speak of your plans. Show them through action. Words are empty without deeds to support them. Let your efforts speak louder than anything you could say. Expect nothing, and you will never be disappointed. Detach from outcomes and focus instead on the effort. Satisfaction comes from knowing you've done your best. True freedom lies in mastering yourself. When you are ruled by your impulses and desires, you are a slave to them. Control your inner world, and nothing outside can control you. The past is dead, and the future is uncertain. Focus only on the present, for it is the only time that truly exists. Make every moment count by living fully in the now. The wise man knows that death is not to be feared. It is a natural part of life. Fear of death only robs you of the ability to live fully in the present. You cannot change other people, but you can change how you interact with them. Their actions are theirs alone. Your response is within your control. Fortune comes and goes, but your character remains. Build your character with integrity and wisdom, and you will weather the storms of life with unwavering strength. Life is short, and time is precious. Do not waste it on trivial pursuits. Focus on what matters: your virtue, your wisdom, and the legacy you leave behind. Patience is a virtue of the strong. The weak demand immediate gratification, while the strong endure the wait, knowing that time is on the side of those who persist. The more you desire control over external things, the more you surrender control over yourself. Focus instead on mastering your own mind and actions. You will encounter fools in life. Do not waste your energy trying to change them. Instead, focus on maintaining your own wisdom and not being dragged into their folly. Do not let envy poison your heart. What others have is of no concern to you. Measure your life not by comparison to others, but by your own personal growth. When faced with hardship, ask yourself, is this truly unbearable, or is my mind making it so? Most suffering is a result of our thoughts, not the events themselves. The man who seeks constant pleasure is a slave to his desires. True contentment comes not from indulgence, but from discipline and mastery over oneself. True wisdom is knowing how little you actually control. Life will unfold as it will, and the Stoic knows that acceptance is the key to inner peace. Do not let small annoyances disrupt your peace. The wise man knows that life is too short to be upset by trivial matters. Save your energy for what truly matters. You are stronger than you think. When faced with adversity, remember that you have survived every hardship up to this point. Trust in your resilience. The more you try to escape discomfort, the more it will find you. Embrace the challenges, for they are what forge your strength and character. Do not expect life to be fair, for fairness is a human concept. Accept life as it is, and you will free yourself from the frustration of unmet expectations. It is not the length of life that matters, but the depth of it. Live each day with purpose and virtue, and even a short life will have been well lived. The opinions of the ignorant are not worth your attention. Focus on the judgment of the wise and the approval of your own conscience. Do not chase happiness. Let it come as a byproduct of virtue. When you live in accordance with wisdom and integrity, happiness will follow naturally. The pursuit of pleasure often leads to pain. The Stoic chooses to forego immediate gratification in favor of long-term peace and fulfillment. The wise man knows that he is responsible for his own suffering. It is not the world that causes pain, but our attachment to desires and expectations. The path to wisdom is not an easy one. It requires discipline, patience, and the willingness to endure discomfort in the pursuit of growth. What you fear most often has no real power over you. The fear itself is the greatest obstacle. Confront it, and you will find it weaker than you imagined. Success without virtue is empty. The Stoic measures success not by achievements, but by the integrity with which one conducts oneself in the pursuit of them. You are not entitled to an easy life. Expect hardship, embrace it, and use it as fuel for your growth. The Stoic thrives not despite challenges, but because of them. It is not enough to know what is right. You must do what is right. Wisdom without action is useless. Let your principles guide your every decision. The wise man prepares for misfortune, knowing that it is an inevitable part of life. He fortifies his mind so that when adversity strikes, he remains unshaken.